Welcome to yet another Touhou LostWord Gacha video. This time, Touhou LostWord has fully entered its first anniversary, as you can clearly see. And with this first anniversary, we have been given a huge selection of different gacha banners to choose from. Also, with this first anniversary came some visual design changes, like this upgraded gacha screen, and some gameplay changes that have made the game easier to play, and also broke some things that need to be fixed until the next update, but that's of no concern for us today. What we are going to look at is, as I said, first, gacha! And there is certainly multiple gachas I want to play, but among them one is definitely my priority, and depending on how well I'm gonna do on that one, we'll decide whether we are going to take a look at any of the other ones. The one gacha we are going to definitely do today is special in some cases, because it features a character or a character type that I haven't really shown off yet or never gacha'd for, which is the so-called retro units. I can see two of them on screen right now. There is Cheno and Reimu that look different from their usual appearance in Touhou LostWord, because retro units is the name given for characters that are based very heavily on one of the original Touhou games, or better said, on their appearance in one of the original games. So in this case we have Reimu and Cheno, both as they appeared in Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. This means that they have voice lines and attacks that are heavily influenced by what they were like during the respective incidents. There have been quite a few characters like these released into LostWord, and surely there is more to come. There have been Reimu, Marisa, Cheno, and Sakuya from Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. There has been Yomu from Perfect Cherry Blossom. There has been Raisin from Imperishable Night. Aya from Phantasmagoria of Flowerview, and Byakuran from Undefined Fantastic Object. I have not been very interested in these characters, mostly because they are just characters we already have in the game again. They are usually better than them, and honestly, in most cases I would have liked the characters in LostWord to be more close to their original appearances to begin with. So I'm kinda split on how much I like these retro units, and I have not been very motivated to roll for them. Today, however, is different for multiple reasons, both because of who the character is we are going to roll for and for how they have presented her to us in this game. So without further ado, let's go take a look at her. Today we're going to roll on the festival banner Perfect Boundary of Hibernation and Sleep for one of my most favorite characters, Yukari Giacomo, as she appeared in Perfect Cherry Blossom, one would assume from the title Perfect Boundary of Hibernation and Sleep. And yes, she's also supposed to be her Perfect Cherry Blossom appearance, but something is slightly wrong or different. Yukari has the problem that her appearance in LostWord already is very close in design to her Perfect Cherry Blossom outfit. So they did something interesting and gave her instead a little more blue look. Or in particular, the look she had in Imperishable Night's Last Words. And I think this is just a genius move. So, let's see if we can get her easily and then look at more characters. Or if Yukari will be the only one we are going to be gachaing for today. I feel like that was the longest intro before we started gachaing ever, but I guess she deserves it. Let's go. As opposed to LostWord's original Yukari, who is a very defensive unit, Perfect Cherry Blossom Yukari is highly offensive and one of the strongest characters to be added to the game. She is the Dark Mastermind, maybe. What's most special about her is that her bullets in total have all the elements that exist in the game spread out among them. With one of her basic shots, not even one of her spell cards, having, I think, 5 elements on it by itself. This means that Yukari is very versatile in a way. She can be used for most everything and counter most enemies because she usually has their weakness somewhere in her arsenal. And this is all backed by also just being simply powerful on her own. And that's Flan, who's also simply powerful on her own. We have not been looking for you. I'm gonna use more God Crystals today than usual, just so I have more Seal Crystals, potentially for different gacha banners. I have been quite lucky in gacha since the last gacha stream. I have pulled 3 characters I at least somewhat like in single pulls or special gachas, and we will be looking at all 3 of them when we go look at voices at the end of this video. So far, we are very based in the embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Okay, this is someone else. One more God Crystal pull to do. Then we are out of those. But this saves us 150 regular cubes to use elsewhere. Which is 30 pulls, so not bad. Also, we're getting decently lucky getting multiple characters on these. Not just the one guaranteed. Although my luck may have been eaten up by those 3 characters I got since last time. Because at least 2 of them are quite powerful, and it was quite unexpected. It was quite unexpected that I got them so easily. They weren't really characters I was aiming for. I just tend to throw one roll at each banner or something like that, if the characters are at least somewhat interesting to me. I don't think we have actually pulled Reimu all that much. Nor Show. But both of them are fully maxed out. Well, that was our God Crystal Pulse. So let's continue. Yukari does take the usual 150 pulse. Also, there's nothing else special on her banner. So we can just hope and pray that she will get into our way. Oh. Clicked a bit too much there. Skipping our most favorite cube explosion animation. All these gacha videos could be a lot shorter if I would just mash the button through all the animations and press the skip button immediately all the time. Moko. Push. That's a very bad roll in terms of stars. Which leads to this. Oh boy. Let's count how often this will happen today. Could keep those lilies, but I just won't. The only thing I will keep is Remy's, because I think I need 3 of those. Got another maxed out afternoon tea. Did you know Yukari is here for the first anniversary? Did you know Flan is here for the first anniversary? I was kinda hoping that this Yukari would appear for the first anniversary. She felt like the perfect candidate after I first saw her a few months ago in the Japanese server. And she was by far my most wanted character in the game as of this moment. There is actually not that many characters left that I'm really looking forward to. So it's gonna be interesting from now on who I will gacha for. Is this gonna be her? This was a very interesting loading. Well, it's two things. Two people. Also, last time I said that Hatate is the only one I'm missing still in the general pool, but no, there's also Letty Whiterock still somewhere in there. That is neither of them. That is one of them. White Rock. Well, that adds one more voice to look at today. And at least she is from the correct game. One mastermind of that game, I guess. What I meant with an interesting loading screen was that it not just flashed connecting at the bottom, but also flashed a window for like one frame in the center of the screen, which I think I have recognized so far as meaning something actually new is coming. Meaning this character will not be anything interesting. In fact, it is our second show of the day. What a show off. Decided to press skip. And here we have Irene. Maybe let's speed up things. Maybe let's not. I wish I could speed up things. For all the improvements the game has gotten through its first anniversary, there was no new upgrades to this part of the game. We're not being very lucky. At all. Somehow, going faster doesn't make things any easier. In fact, it just makes things worse, it seems. Maybe I should stop rushing. Then again, this is our final poll on Yukari. So let's go. Let's not go. Let's go somewhere else. I've already lost count. Is this the third time? At least we're getting lots of tokens. A currency that is supposedly rare, but I have far too much of. Could that mean? It's time to get Yukari Giacomo. One way or another. Someone or another. It would have to be you. Well, time for Yukari. The sleepy mastermind behind the spiriting away. There she is. And we actually should have enough cubes to move on with our lives. There's Flan. And there's Romelia. Both of them are kinda interesting to me, but as you can see, I've already been rolling on Romelia a little bit. Because she is the more interesting of the two for me. And considering you need a total of 1,250 rolls, not cubes to roll 250 times. We should have enough after I already spent 12 rolls on her. I hope my math is not off. But I'm too lazy to check right now. Maybe we are just gonna be lucky anyways. First, let's go up to 20 pulls. Maybe we don't even need a 10 pull. Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe I can eat you. Maybe we can eat at the unagi stand. Oh, someone has decided to come by on the single rolls. It's fall!
私は秋静葉。秋の彩り、紅葉を司る神です。さあ。
Naga Flare. I think we maxed that out last time, so it's no longer that exciting. However, here is someone. That's our second cat today.
お嬢さん、もしかして九段の人間かい？あたいは火炎病リン。呼ぶときはおりんで頼むよ。
I guess that makes up for skipping over you earlier. And we're back to a even 10, so let's go back to 10 rows. And that might be it. If my theory is correct, then this might be it. Unless we get hunted. Well, I'm still forgetting any standard pool characters. We are not gonna have to wait long to find out. What even is this? Okay, my theory is wrong.
はじめまして。私はチェンだよ。見たところ普通の人間みたいで弱そうだけど、本当に大丈夫なのかな。
That's our third cat for the day. What did we need a loading screen for here? Bonds of Blood, maybe? There's nothing special on this pen aside from Remy as well. I think we can clearly say that no matter what happens today, I'll probably be out of cubes again for the first time in forever. Right? Slicky Banky.
私は六六尾の
Ah. Keep count. We are still throwing away cards. So many cards. At some point I will be full on 5-star cards. And that will be hell.
終わったのね。それじゃあスーさんのところへ行きましょう。
I'm not done. I'm never done. I guess I haven't really talked about Ramilia, or Tiny Ramilia yet. She is an Ultra Festival unit, which becomes clear by the 250 point requirement. And like all Ultra Festival characters, she is quite good. She might not be as good as Yukari. I'm not actually sure who of them is better. Maybe it is situational. I think she has lots of moon and fire attacks, and is just overall a simple character to use to just burn enemies to the ground. Don't think she has any special gimmicks going on. My special gimmick is getting lots of story cards and having to throw them out. Do I get more powerful by doing so? Well, I get items for doing so. Does that make me powerful? You shouldn't talk to any Chiso statues. You might get sucked into their back and never be seen again. So many 3-star cards. And then one 5-star card, which will haunt my game for eternity. Kokoma! Now we have a dual core. And now our core is frozen to the core. After this roll, we should have 750 pulls 750 cubes left before we are guaranteed to get Ramilia. So if I have more cubes than that, then my math wasn't off. Okay, we have almost 800. So we should be fine. Even if we need to get all the way to the end. Things that will never end. Also, I think it's probably pretty clear by this point that I will not be rolling for Flander. That was, to begin with, very unlikely. It would have required getting both Yukari and Ramilia very quickly. And with the rates of this game and the amount of luck I had recently, that was very unlikely.
様みたいなものかな。お世話になっています。
And while we are talking about not being able to get Flan, she is probably the most powerful character in the game at this moment. With even her basic shots being possibly as strong as the last words of other characters, if prepared correctly. And while that would be nice to have, I am definitely not playing this game for being very powerful reasons. As for the most part of this game, you don't really need to be all that powerful. You can essentially make any character you like be useful. And that should be reiterated over and over again. There are being added more hard content into the game, but so far this content has proven to be maybe too hard, at least in my opinion. Like, even owning some of the best characters in the game and knowing how to use them doesn't really solve those problems. In many cases you need one specific character and not many good ones or something like that. It's kinda hard to explain. What happened to the music? Ah, it is. Honestly, I don't like the higher difficulty content of this game. I like just breezing through things, or having a little bit of challenge, and having to actually think about the moves I want to use. I don't mind actually getting to play the game, but I think when they're creating actual difficult content for this game, they are aiming at people that pay to get all the characters and not just people like me that are picking their favorites among the rough. Hi show. That's our third show today. Like, with this update they have added Phantasm difficulty to one game mode. And it's completely horrendous to play. I've seen people that are having fun with it, and that's fine. It's not for me. I think they're also gonna add Phantasm to all the regular story stages and stuff like that in the future. That actually I'm looking forward to, because I don't think they are gonna make all those stages really hard. So I'm expecting those to be the fun type of difficult that I like. I guess I will have to wait for the future to tell whether that is the case. Like, for some of the things, for the difficult things in this game that I've seen people show the results of, they have shown that it took many turns of battles for them to complete stages such as this new Phantasm. And I'm not sure if I want to invest that much time into a battle that I might lose somewhere in the later stages. Hey, more Midnight Tea. Hey, more Midnight Tea. Hoo boy, this is getting bad. Didn't expect you to get interrupted so much by parting way with cards. But I also don't think it's worth going through the 5-star story cards now. To see which ones I can kick out. I think that would probably take more time than just dealing with this every 2 rolls. I still think the limits on cards are one of the worst part of this game. That doesn't need to be there. Actually, we're also getting close to the limit on friends we can have, which is 100. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. If we ever reach it with characters with unique characters. I mean, if we'd reach it right now, today, that would be quite a bunch of duplicates I could kick out. Now it's time to part ways again. This is painful. This is gameplay. This is LostWord, first anniversary edition. I dread every 5-star card I get. Thanks for the encouraging words, Saja. See you in a good mood today. Please let that be Remilia. It was the type of loading screen that I want to see the most. But it could also just be because there's 2 characters here. If that next card is not Remilia, then Komachi, just kill me. Okay. Okay. This is the second time the loading screen was good today. Good under quotation marks. and it turned out to be Chen. This is suspicious. What are the chances that the game is bugged and every instance of Ramilia is actually Chen? Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be hard to figure out? That would be quite the mysterious problem to have in the game. Oh! Speak of the devil. We have reached the character limit. Who is guaranteed to be maxed out? Moko, Reimu, Shaw, Rin, Flan, Luna, Chen. Oh, you can select 10 at a time. Okay. We are not gonna reach this limit again today. Chen. I'm not sure about any of the others. So I will not risk it. I think Shizuha is also maxed. Actually, it puts me here, so... Yeah, Shizuha is maxed. Sekibanki is not. Kuma. Also Sega. Mei. Kawakuma. Komachi. Not slacking off today. Kawakuma, but we will only be able to use one of those. And I think Mei is maxed indeed. Where am I? Where's my mouse? I am blind. No, Meteorida is not maxed. This feels like it would buff the video length, but I would have done this at the end of the video anyways, so this doesn't do anything. No, we are keeping that Kawakuma, we just can't use her yet. Five more polls! 5 more polls! Please don't let it be 5 more polls. Also, this is definitely the longest we have been here so far, mostly because of all these interruptions, like the following one. Well, is this another Chen? If this is a third Chen, then I'm writing an email to the LostWord team. Because that is too much of a coincidence, if it happens again. Well, Ramilia, here's your mansion. Well, Ramilia, here's your new hat. Well, Ramilia, here's your two beauties. That's not Shen. Somehow I don't think you're actually maxed out yet. Despite being the first character in the game we had. Pathways. Wonder how many tokens I got today. May the soothing voice of Yu Yuko bring us luck. There is no luck here. There's only spent cubes. I shudder at the sight of every 5-star card I get. "46 cubes, 250 pots. This turns into a Chen, I'm gonna scream." It's not a Chen. Nandeyo. Who could be scared of these plastic wings you put on your back that are definitely not real? We had, as usual, put in as many cubes as we possibly could. That's how this game goes. That's just how this game works. Never roll on anything if you can't guarantee it. Never. Anyways, let's look at the luck I have had the last few days. And the things we pulled today. Let's hope I don't forget anyone. Well, Letty is right here, so let's start with her. They all say white in quite an interesting way. I wanted to say I'll pick the one that says white, but they all do. What a scary One-chan. I also like the little snowman, Chino and Letty on her artwork. You like to call yourself One-chan. Maybe she is just an amazing. Well, next on the list, Yukari, the wrong one. Did we pull anyone else but Letty today? Outside of the people we wanted? No, I don't think so, because there's only Hatate left. That means there's only the two we pulled today and the 3 I pulled off screen. The first one, which should be come up soon, is Aon, who appeared with a banner with Shikieki. What an interesting mix those two make. What a happy looking doggo. Ahoo! Reimu's motivation. We'll never know.
見て見て、私強くなりました。もっと守れますよ。お待ちしてました。あなたが来るまでここを守ってましたよ。さあさあ、あうんの頭をお撫でください。角にはお気をつけて。あ、レームさんとマリサさんがいつものおしゃべりをしてますね。さぞ楽しそうに。私が守ってきた笑顔はこれなんですよ。うーい。あ、もしよければ私の代わりにいたずら妖精を追い払ってもらえますか？ほら、木陰に。肌の枯れ草か。石像だった頃はスイカさんが私を上着掛け代わりにしてたんです。でも今は毎回宴会に誘ってくれるのでもう許しました。
Don't put your coat on a dog.
カゲロウさんもかっこいいなーって。
Dogs will be dogs. That was all the standard characters we have to look at. I had originally planned to go into today's gacha saying I have never pulled for a retro character before, so this is special. But that changed in the last few days, as I somehow got a hold of two of them. One of them, as I said, I pulled in a single pull, and the other came to me on the first day of Forever Prayer, which is the gacha where you get to pull a character every day and then decide if you keep them or try to pull for someone else the next day. So let's go take a look at what I got these days. From A6, embodiment of Scarlet Devil, it's Reimu Hakurei. Eternal Shrine Maiden, Scarlet. The A6 universe, one of the parallel universes in the A-type multiverse. The A6 universe is the sixth universe within the A-type multiverse. Unlike other universes, this number notation does not indicate divergence scale. The meaning of the A symbol is currently unknown. People are speculating it means alpha, because it's the original. Major point of divergence. This universe is attributed to the point of divergence of A6. Major point of convergence. This universe hardly ever converges. Verges to infinity. So, the 8-type universes all are marked with the game number that they are from. Let's see what original Reimu might have sounded like. Surely not like that. Thanks for solving embodiment of Scarlet Devil, Reimu.
あの館って湖の中の島にあるんじゃなかったっけ？確か島だったような。いや、後半で合ってたかな。
An interesting point made there.
メイドのところまでは行くんだけど、時間を止めてくるのが厄介なのよね。そこを越えても後に控えてるお嬢様が厄介でさ。
Seems like cleaning is getting nowhere these days.
あの吸血鬼、異変が終わったら神社に入り浸るようになるのね。不思議だわ。確か名前はレプリカお嬢様？
Clearly, she's just a replica. At least the one we pulled today.
さて、黒幕に合わせてくれるかしら。悪いこと言わないから。
I really like the dialogue of these types of characters. So let's look at the next one I pulled, which is A9, Aya Shameimaru. What a very classic design. What happened to your crow anyways?
あややや、花の写真を撮っていたらいつの間にか白麗神社に。あややや、花の写真を撮っていたらいつの間にか白麗神社に。そしてあややや、花の写真を撮っていたらいつの間にか白麗神社に。あややや、花の写真を撮っていたらいつの間にか白麗神社に。そしてあの百花繚乱な風景はどこへ？このところネタの匂いがプンプンしますね。あややや、花の写真を撮っていたらいつの間にか白麗神社に。そしてあの百花繚乱な風景はどこへ？おや、あなたからはネタの匂いがプンプンしますね。巫女でもないのに不思議なものです。正直花の写真は読者が見飽きてもう潮時なんじゃないかって思ってたんですよ。私の名前は社名丸あや、異変を追うスクープ記者です。
Let's get that scoop.
特ダネを逃さない力がアップ。号外の嵐ですね。さあ一緒に早く行きましょう。いつまで時間があるか分かりませんからね。何にってネタを写真に収めるんですよ。大異変とやらを写真に収めたいですがまだ難しそうですね。でもその時が来たら私があなたの番記者です。忘れないでくださいね。あやや、湖のほとりで妖精たちが遊んでたので1枚撮ってしまいました。無邪気にしている間は普通に可愛いんですよね。あなたもブンブン丸新聞を取りたいです。定期購読を契約すると醤油と洗剤がつきます。真実を知れて生活も潤います。
Now, one thing I'm wondering about is if Aya even did constantly say Aya and Ayaya during Phantasmagoria of Flower View. I feel like she started only doing that during Mountain of Fate, but I might be wrong. Oh, we didn't look at A9, although I'm not sure if it will say anything useful. No, it's essentially the same. Then, it's time for Yukari from A7. Today's main event, I would say.
事情はおおよそ察したわ。事情はおおよそ察したわ。事情はおおよそ察したわ。私はヤクモゆかり。事情はおおよそ察したわ。私はヤクモゆかり。事情はおおよそ察したわ。私はヤクモゆかり。あなたが知っているヤクモゆかりの中では 事情はおおよそ察したわ。私はヤクモゆかり。あなたが知っているヤクモゆかりの中では、あまりあなたとは関係がないゆかりかもしれないわね。冗談よ。ついさっきまで結界を引き直すか否かについて考えていたのだけれど、偶然にもそれが役立ちそうだわ。とりあえずはそうね、白霊の巫女と話してみるとしましょう。それとこれは失礼。
Well, that boundary is never gonna get fixed by anyone.
事情はおおよそ察したわ。事情はおおよそ察し、事情はおお
I'm
よ
not
そ
sure
察
about
した
her
わ。
voice.
私はヤクモゆかり。
Not this one though.
事情はおおよそ察したわ。私はヤクモゆかり。あなたが知っているヤクモゆかりの中では、あまりあなたとは関係がないゆかりかもしれないわね。冗談よ。ついさっきまで結界を引き直すか否かについて考えていたのだけれど、偶然にもそれが役立ちそうだわ。
No, I'll stick with this for now.
私は事情はおおよそ察したわ。あら、眠気がパワーアップしたみたいね。
Sleep is the most powerful ability in the world, apparently.
眠たすぎるわ。もう限界よ。一旦寝かせて。あ、まだ始まったばかり？寝ちゃダメ？そんな。
The thing with pulling Yukari right out of Perfect Cherry Blossom is pulling her right out of the bed. It's like if we took Yuka out of Lotus Land Story Stage 4. 5.
この幻想郷のレームって根っこ部分は私の幻想郷のレームと大して変わらないのよね。どうしてああも差が生まれたのかしら。こんなにいい日はゆっくり堂々と眠らないともったいないわ。ほらチェンじゃなかった。あなたもこっちへいらっしゃいな。
Well, everyone pulls an accidental Chen sometimes.
枕が変わるとまともに眠れないわ。いつもは最高にふっかふかの安眠枕を使ってるの。どんな枕かってランの尻尾よ。
Unsurprising that.
あったれー。はい、おやすみなさい。
It's not bedtime yet. There's still one character left to look at. And that's E9, Ramelia Scarlet. E9 being not at all where her story took place. One of the parallel universes in the E-type multiverse. The E9 universe has a divergence scale of 9 within the E-type multiverse. It is unknown how it was established. The E is short for English, which is a term for Old English. Major point of divergence unknown due to lack of information. Major points of convergence unknown due to lack of information. Old English. The world of Old English. We could check where that flan is from, but I think it's E4 or E3 or something. I already forget. Just know E9 is very far away, and she does not belong. But we learned as much from reading the story. That she kinda replaced the Remelia of that world after that one got lost. 'I see. We have chosen hell by pulling for this one.
なんか思い出せそう。ここまで来てるのに。コーマ館当主レミリア・スカーレットである。
Oh, server problems? How? Why? Did we lose internet? During the changing of Remelia's voice of all things. I'll have to cut this out. Well, that was extra weird. Let's try that again. Oh, so they are real. Always need a maid. That's always gonna be mailing. Ah, when the little sister becomes the big sister. Sure. Try to be scary, Remelia. It will never be as scary as the game suddenly disconnecting from the internet. At least it didn't happen during Gacha. Music time. We have quite a few songs to listen to, starting with Letty. White Wire Puller. The music selection list has also been updated. Now it shows pictures of the characters that are related to the music, so you can easier find what you're looking for, not just by the title of the song. Next we have Aon. Red Pair Melody, a pair of divine beasts. For a second I was thinking, what does it mean if the character faces are flashing? But no, it just means there's multiple characters that are connected to that song. Also, this is a very good remix of A Pair of Divine Beasts. They also updated how the music looks when it changes in the top left corner. Lots of tiny little updates to the visuals. Next, Rainbow. Girl's Sleeping Song, Dream Battle by Marasi. And then we have Aya with Whirlwind Saudade? Saudade? I don't know what that word means. Sudade? Then we have Remelia, because I want to end on Yukari. Charisma Recovery. And finally, the border of humans and yokai. I think, even despite the fact that I had to both spark Yukari and Remelia, today went decently well. I got lots of characters, and at least one more character that I didn't have, and we got to look at lots of characters together. And we also sat here for almost 1 hour and 30 minutes. Minus how long it took me to get the internet back. So, thank you for watching. Next time, more theorizing what loading during Gacha could mean. and how likely it is to just be Chen over and over again.